Men and elves have united in a last alliance against the forces of evil led by the Dark Lord Sauron here in today's last alliance total war battle. And yes, we are back with the Lord of the Rings mod for Shogun 2 Total War. And we have a glorious 2v2 getting underway here. As already we have Noldorian Lancers clashing here with the Wargs of Mordor. And what a start to this fight. We are starting off very, very quickly. It seems that these guys seem like they're a long way away when I started this replay, but they have quickly closed that gap. And we now have Lequendi Archers, which are like a hybrid unit, I see. Like a bow spear unit. They are dueling, it seems, with some of these Wargs of Lithlad here. And already the Noldor Lancers are getting overwhelmed here by Warg Riders. And also Anatar himself, that is the Dark Lord Sauron. He is here leading the way. We've got some Sindar light axes as well in here. This little ambush sort of like force that was sent over here is getting picked apart very quickly here by the forces of evil. And yeah, this is definitely not a wise move, it seems, by the Elves of Lindon here. But yes, we do have the Elves of Lindon, and they are with the forces of Numenor, the Kingdom of Numenor in this one. And they are going up against the Kingdom of Crackland and also the Realm of Mordor. Crackland are a really strong faction. They are often really good in sort of like shock infantry sort of style stuff. And they have like some big sort of like double-handed Falk sort of units. But it seems like so far they're sending out some flagellants. So these guys are like religious fanatics, or these ladies, I should say. A lot of them are like ladies. But yeah, they are like religious fanatics, I guess, maybe sort of like towards Melkor, I guess would be sort of like their religious allegiance. We have Falathrim Mithlong Guard here. It's a very cool unit. Look at them, they look awesome. Going to see them in action soon. And yeah, they are going to be taking on, it looks like the Wargs here. It looks like the Forces of Good are going to box up. And that's our plan. We've got fire is already being used as well. Orc archers firing in, trying to do as much damage as possible to these Numenorian armored swordsmen here. But yes, we are back with some last lines. It's been a little while since we've shown off this mod. If you haven't checked it out, I do recommend you go and do so. It's amazing mod for Shogun 2, and it allows you to play in the second age before the like a period sort of like Lord of the Rings. So you're looking at like Isildur and the Ring and the Last Alliance. I mean, Elrond's there, I guess, as well, but you know, it's not really like most of the main characters that you know and love aren't in this age. Technically, this is like the age that the Rings of Power is trying to recreate as well, so it's kind of like linked to that. If you've been watching the Rings of Power, that is probably the easiest way to sort of like describe this mod. But yeah, you can see Orc Stormband already getting stuck in against these spearmen. It seems like axes do really well against the spears here. You see the Wargs desperately trying to get around, and Lyndon is trying to send out light spears and Cinder Axemen to try and stop these guys. But the Wargs are too quick. Doesn't seem like they have any cav. I know Numenor definitely does not have much in the way of cavalry options. But yeah, there's a Noldor guard here, and a bow unit that's about to get hit pretty hard by Wargs. And there you go, getting run down on those elves. And that is not good to see. And now they're going to have to get out their double-handed blades and start cutting down as many of these beasts of war as they can.
My lord, our men have been spotted.
And looks like we've got more cav over here as well. These are bow cav, no Iron Riders here. Iron Raiders, sorry, they're not a bow cav at all. They are trying to do some damage to these Sindar Axemen though. And yes, Crackerfolk trying to get stuck in as well. They are an evil mannish faction. And like I said, they are kind of like quite religious fanatics. They're kind of like, I feel like they worship either Melkor, they worship like a crow or like type god. They seem to love their crows when you look at their uniforms and also just the names of them. Not a lot really known about them, but we have them getting stuck in over here against Numenor. Their infantry getting stuck really into the fight. I have yet to see these guys get defeated. I'm not saying they are going to win here today, but Crackerfolk, whoever seems to keep playing them, is really good playing them, and they seem to be defeating them constantly. Mordor with his Wargs in behind is going to be a constant problem as well. We're going to have to see reserves turn around, Numenorian pikes and other stuff like that to deal with these Wargs, because yeah, they're going to be otherwise a real problem. Seems like the Elves right now having an easy time up against the Orc Maggot Spearmen. I mean, when a unit's described as a maggot, it's probably not that great. And certainly an immortal elf should be able to deal with these guys. And so much so that they've lost, not many men, or not many elves. It looks like some of these Numenorian spears are starting to break. We actually have archers in melee now with axes here. This is not good. You can see they're wavering. And the wargs are trying to get into their back lines and upset those archers, and they're doing just that. And there you go, the archers are breaking as well, and a hole is already opened up in the line. It is not good at all from the forces of good. A strange angle being formed up here with the swordsmen. It's allowing side shots and rear shots to be had. These should really just be flat against the Crackful faction. Never go like side on, just because you're going to risk getting javied in the side like these guys are. Javied or just shot. I think it's actually javies. Yeah, these guys, these nest wardens, they've javies. Very, very cool. But yeah, they're throwing those javies in, trying to do as much damage, I think, to like pike units maybe, or just the side shot of that swordsman. But it does look like Crackerfall's kind of being held in place. It's Mordor right now that's causing all the upset. You see the war. I mean, the wargs are pretty weak, but they are still clearly able to put up a decent punch. And it doesn't help. I mean, you've got like the blacksmith Aragon and other units just chasing them. They should just stand their ground, shoot them with archers. You'll eventually kill them. And they've done a good job here. Have Linden and, well, actually it's just Linden, trapped in the Iron Raiders here. Doing a very good job. We've got some Falafrim Light Spearmen that have got the job of getting rid of them. And they're poking away, and look at that. The horses are dropping. Yes, if you're enjoying Last Alliance, would like to see more of this on the channel, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support. It really does help out the channel. And yeah, if like I was saying, if you haven't checked out Last Alliance, do so. It's got a campaign, which I know a lot of you guys constantly ask when I showcase from mods. Like, does this have a campaign? Does this not? Obviously, Dawn of Stays does not yet have its campaign. So if you're looking for a new sort of Lord of the Rings campaign, Last Alliance is probably the mod for you. We've got Blacksmith's Aragon. They're getting stuck in. I can hear some odd noises for Middle-earth going on. Anatar's getting in here with his Battered Guard. So he's got like, I think he's like Dark Numenorians. I don't know actually where Anatar is. Or should I say Sauron? There he is. He's right at the back. He's actually getting shot in the back himself. He's got his mace in hand. And his guardsmen are doing as much damage as they can. Anatar is a real pain to kill. And his guard pretty much fights the last man. So yeah, these guys are going to be a real pain. I imagine losing slightly, actually. I think it's because they are getting shot. But they can really do with charging them with something. These pikes are just getting just stood here for the fun of it. There's no point in having these guys stood here. Same with Isildur. Pull them out of the line. Might as well just go elsewhere. There's not like any threat on this side. Look at the amount of flagellants as well, by the way, that have died here. I think these guys are unbreakable as well, but look at the amount of bodies of them getting focused down by archers. That's insane. They've been mowed down. They really have. And Orc Berserkers, yeah, I mean, they'll probably fight to near enough the last Orc by the looks of it. Anatar's bodyguard, yeah, losing decisively now. It's getting very much outnumbered. It's against Falafrim Mithlon Guard, so it's going to be, sounds like a pretty elite unit. Yeah, it's the, it's the green guys that we've already seen. Yeah, they look fairly elite. And then we've got Isildur in here. He's actually battling Sauron. Aragon in here is, or the Aragon Blacksmiths. I think they're technically an axe unit fighting these wargs. Definitely not the right weapon to be using against a warg. It's a hammer. But the Elves Arc Sign gets surrounded in a few areas. It's looking a little dire on this flank. These Mithlon Guard, they fought on hard. And they're showing their skill with their double-handed spear. They're still getting some great kills. A great looking unit. Honestly, yeah, some of the models in this look amazing. I mean, you got to think that this is a game that's set for like Shogunate Japan. It's not set for Middle-earth. Oh, here we go. Crackerfolk's got some reserves. He just had them with Mordor. Crackerfolk, Crow's Guard about to go in. And we have got, yeah, more Crow's Guard as well. So they've got two very elite hammer units about to go in. And these guys will probably finish the Mithlon Guard here. They're going to start smashing those brains of those elves up. And there you go. Yeah, the Mithlon Guard's about to rout, and they're about to break. More Mithlon Guard, I think that's helped try and defeat Anatar. He's not quite dead, but if he does die, I think the realm of Mordor should rout pretty quickly. These guys don't have the greatest morale. Crackerfolk over here, I haven't actually seen their general. Oh, he's here. He's a War Master guard. It's not a unique general. Most of the factions do have unique generals, which I do like. I think that really helps with roleplay for some of these battles. But they have just brought like a generic general. Yes, saving on costs. But yeah, the War Master Guard here. I think it's winning decisively against Pikes. Yeah, Pikes I feel like just aren't that great in Last Alliance, but also they are kind of getting flanked, so that's not really helping the situation. They could do with sending some of these steel bowmen. If they're not going to fire, get them into melee. Oh, but here we go. Númenórean swords. They can go in and help even up that fight by the looks of it. Very, very nice. The fight in the forest over here is still going strong. See, like these Crackpot warriors. They're not even like high tier units, but they've got like a big double-handed sword. They're a real threat. They're certainly not a great faction to go up against a bow-heavy faction, or probably, I don't know, maybe cav, lots of cav they might be okay against. I'm not really sure, but yeah, like cav and range units that definitely don't mix. Definitely do not mix. These light spearmen here still doing their bit, stabbing away. I feel like they've had a remodeling, or we just never see the light spearmen. They're actually not too bad. They kind of look pretty cool. I feel like Anatar must have fallen. I can't see his star like above his unit, so I'm going to say that he might have fallen. I don't think he's dead. I think that he's just routed. Maybe Anatar, I think, can rout. I was saying that he can fight pretty much the last man, but they will rout, I think. Orc executioners there getting focused down. Some more of them over here. They're trying to just chase down these light spearmen. The pikes can just turn around and deal with them. The Númenórean pikes there. Archers are starting to get into combat as well. That Noldor guard. That's the general for Linden getting stuck in. It's going very back and forth right now. Who is going to win this one? I mean, with the arrival of those Crows guard, Crackerfall can really help Mordor on this side here against Númenor and the Elves. I mean, Crackerfolk, yeah, they've got their Crows guard. They're losing decisively in that one. Combat even. I guess they're losing decisively because they're probably just getting themselves impaled on pikes. I guess that is that's their issue. Could do with, yeah, looking for something else. Looking for maybe some archers or some light spearmen like these guys. Can they fire as well? The Falafel light spears, I think, have missile capability. I think that's what I just saw. They could be a bit of a threat. They're following box formation to deal with the Crow's Guard. Not a bad idea. It's allowing these Númenórean archers actually go to deal with them. But yeah, as you can see, it looks like Isildur getting into combat here against the War Master's guard. He is exhausted. He looks like he's combat even. But he's getting surrounded. Isildur and his bodyguard look pretty badass as well, if I can find them. I love the moon, like sort of like armor they have going on. That's awesome.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
There you go, I think. Actually, no, I don't know. I thought they were routing for a minute. They looked like they were turning and fleeing, but they're not. Crackerfolk's going to hold on. Crackerfolk over here is putting up a good fight. These units just don't seem to want to die in the forest here. There you go. Yeah, these units exhausted. They're still fairly healthy. 113, still a good amount of troops. Putting up a good fight. I mean, they're starting to waver now, though, and it looks like actually might be a bit of a mass rout about to take place. Yeah, you can see, like, these units are wavering and breaking. All of Mordor, I think, is about to go, whether that's just because of army losses and also no general, which might be the case, I think, yeah. Well, no, Anatar is still here. Yeah, no, he has fallen. Anatar is dead. He has no star above his head, so yeah, it's no just lack of general is the reason why they're breaking. So there you go. And Anatar's bodyguard is pretty much going to fight to the last man. I take it back. It's a roller coaster trying to find them. But we did find them. I've been fighting more of that Mithlon guard. Incredible stuff. Oh, they're shooting out. What are they? Oh, orc archers, making sure they're staying gone. Fair enough. Númenórean steel bowmen going in there. Pretty solid, like hybrid unit in my opinion. Anything that's like high tier archers can usually do a job in melee in Last Alliance.
Our foe is utterly
Oh, are they
vanquished.
mass routing
Let
now?
all
I
who
think
remember
they
this
are.
day remember
The
it as
announcer
day of our most
declares that they're pretty
glorious
much finished, and
victory.
they are. Crackerfolk is pretty much out, and there you go. They're just going to mass rout, I guess, without Mordor. They don't fancy fighting on, and the Crackerfolk War Master looks like he's going to get out of there alive for now, but there you go, guys. It just seems as though the forces of good are going to win, and they're very much a costly victory. I think that's the first time ever on the channel I've seen Crackerfolk fail to win. So yeah, that was an impressive showing there by the forces of good, that is for sure. And now we can have a quick look at the end result as we look at this amazing end screen as well. The two kings, I think these are of Ered Luin or something like of the Blue Mountains. Or I might be getting them mixed up with a different Dorman faction. There's so many different like unique factions that get them mixed up a little bit sometimes. Yes, I hope you guys did enjoy it. Certainly something a little bit different. You know, we do a lot of like TDD, but I do like to show off the other lesser known Lord of the Rings mod, which is Last Alliance, I'd say. It is still a very, very fun mod, even if it is lesser known. It's, as you can see, very fast paced these battles. I'm looking forward to seeing some sieges for it. But yeah, this is set in, I believe, from Aiden's perspective, playing as one of the victors. Maybe I think he's playing as the Elves, but we'll double check. And he's playing with Peter Have here, so well done to both of them for their victory. Gomistan and Zero here playing as the forces of evil, doing both fairly well. I mean, look at the kill counts. Like, these armies are fairly large, and I mean, both sides pretty much wiped each other out. It was very, very close. So yeah, Aiden playing as the Elves. 505 kills with these blacksmiths of Eragon. Insane. Noldor Guard getting 323 kills. The Flathram Mithlon Guard getting 302. 296 kills. 261. Yeah, all those Mithlon Guard did insane. Some of the Light Spears even got 244 kills. But there are the rest of the Elven kills if you want to have a look at those. Anatar getting the most kills for Gomistan, playing as Mordor, 291 kills. And it's only a 100-man unit, so it shows they absolutely, like, rock. They really do. Orc Archers actually got 244 kills. Same with the Wargs of Liflad there. Orc Berserkers of Liflad also getting 232 kills. 202 kills for more Orc Archers, and more Wargs getting 202 kills. But yeah, the Wargs did well. There are the rest of the kills for Mordor. Peter Have playing as Numenor, 674 kills with Bowman. Insane. Very, very nice. Archers, yeah, getting 340 kills here. Numenor in swords, 304 kills as well. Even Pikemen getting 284 kills. 228 kills with some swordsmen, and 225 kills with some basic Numenorean archers. Numenorean rangers, I don't think I saw them. 148 kills for them. Isildur got 104. And Zero playing as Crackerfolk. He definitely got more than 0 kills. 246 kills here with the Crackerfolk Warriors. Crackerfolk Chosen of Tajay getting 230. 213 with some Warriors. And then the War Master Guard getting 197 kills. And there are the rest of his kills if you want to have a look at those. But there you go, guys. That is today's Last Alliance battle. If you did enjoy it, I want to see more of this mod, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye for now.